The following call is between NF General Cornelius Corny Tristan and a female associate. This call was placed from ADX Supermax. The female is either the wife or girlfriend of fellow NF member Vidal Spider Favela from Sacramento, who is also incarcerated in federal prison. The female tells Corny about Spider, who she refers to as his nephew. This is common verbiage used when referring to NF members she's with and seems to think that he's going off the deep end and has been getting in a lot of trouble. I get the impression from Corny that he thinks Spider still has a lot to learn, and Corny obviously has concerns about him getting her in trouble. He warns her several times to be careful and that she needs to get a P.O. box, which I'm assuming is because of all the correspondences going to her house. She goes on to tell Corny that Spider is heading east, meaning to a federal USP, which is probably Lewisburg. That's where they send a lot of NF members. Some of them have also been sent to Allenwood. I'm not positive, but I believe Spider was in Lewisburg. Corny doesn't seem too interested in talking about Spider's situation and just keeps warning her to be careful. She keeps telling Corny how he's being reckless and how he doesn't care. She tells Corny he purposely mopped someone up and that he picked up an assault and a hate crime. Apparently, he was trying to get transferred out somewhere, but since they weren't honoring it, he endorsed his own transfer the hard way. Later on in the conversation, she tells Corny that she got a phone call and was questioned by someone. Sounds like law enforcement, but that she dummied up and said she didn't know nothing. Corny then dropped some good advice to her about those involved in the lifestyle and how people change up from one day to the next. Moral of the story, to be careful who you fuck with and that you can't trust anyone. They finished the call by Corny playing Dr. Phil and giving her advice about how to mend their relationship.
Hello?
You have a prepaid call. You will not be charged for this call. This call is from
Corny.
an inmate at a federal prison. Hang up to decline the call or to accept. Dial 5 now. If you wish to block any...
Hello?
Hello?
Hey, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing good. Everything all right?
Yes and no. It's been a really tough month.
Hold on, let me get something to sit on. Give me a minute.
Okay.
Hey.
Hey.
Yeah, I had to grab my blanket and sit on something.
Did they bring the phone to your room?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't let you out, do they?
No. But the isolation here.
No, so is your nephew.
Well, you guys are still in touch?
Yeah, he's heading east.
Huh?
He's heading east.
I didn't understand.
He's going east.
Oh,
So you're
yeah.
gonna have to help us. Yeah, he's going to Pennsylvania.
Are you guys back together?
Well, I mean, I guess. I mean, what was the last time? What was the last I talked to you? Have you heard from him?
No, last month.
Yeah. I wrote him a letter after I talked with you, and then he wrote me back and just said that he thought everything was the same and that, you know, he just had a lot going on, and I don't know.
Just be careful, right?
I am.
Did you get my card I sent you?
No.
Right after
Oh, yes. You know, the thing is, like I keep trying to explain to him, you know, you can only live life in the fast lane for so long. And then sometimes you just need to take a step back and just cruise.
Well, you know, the thing with you is you already experienced, you know, going around the block one time with previous relationships, and he has as well, you know, so you guys have nothing to prove to nobody, you know, you or him. You guys already been through your relationship. relationships, and now you have to find something to hold on to for the rest of your life, because,
I know.
you know, half of your lifetime is already gone. And, you know, that, my situation, you know, like I tried to explain to him at one time, hey, you know, you've had a wife for all these years, and the way you treat, I used to talk to her when she used to come to see me, and I used to get mad because, you know, he used to take stuff for granted, and that's what I see happening with you. You're experiencing the same thing, you know, things that are...
Oh, big time, and I've told him about this over and over, and he just doesn't care. And then now he decided to do something really stupid, and he got into a fight and got charged with assault and hate crime and just a whole bunch of crap. So now they extended his graduation date on.
Yeah, do I hear a kid in the background?
That's my daughter, my baby, or my daughter's baby.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's what...
From a federal prison.
Did that sweater fit her?
Yes.
That white one with the rose?
Yeah, I'll send a picture.
Well, I haven't heard from you or nothing.
Well, see, and I've been writing, but here's what happened. After he got into trouble and he started sending me a whole bunch of stuff to send everybody, they started pulling all the mail.
I told you about that. You know?
And I told him, and I got a phone call from somebody, and they were questioning me, and I just told them I don't know anything, and I don't, and that I haven't been able to go visit him. He tried to get me a visit, you know, work it out.
Did you ever take that into consideration when I told you about, you know, you should get yourself a P.O. box?
I'm doing that next week.
You know, change your phone number, you know, because one thing about, you know, a certain lifestyle, everyone seems to trust one another, and one day they're this, the next day they're this, and when the next day comes and they wake up on the wrong side of the bed, they feel that, well, I'm going to take it out on so-and-so, so I'm gonna call his old lady, and I'm going to tell his old lady what we talked about. You know,
well, here's the deal. You know how the kind of place that you're in?
Yeah.
There's like one that's right below you?
Yeah.
He decided that's what he needed to be instead of like at a boot camp like where he was. So he decided to do something purposely because they kept denying his transfer.
Well, we can learn the hard way.
He's going to get killed, and then, you know, and then he wrote me and goes, well, he talked about being an infant. He acts like a little kid sometimes. It's like having another child. And he goes, well, then I'm just going to put my mom down as my emergency contact. And I wrote him back, and I highlighted everything in his letter that he said to me that he denied. And then he wrote me back like this really like card trying to make it all up. And I just said, you know what? I said, I don't know. I said, you've broke my heart, and I can't go through anymore. I said, you know, you want me to do a life with you, which is fine, but I'm not willing to do life without you.
Yeah.
I mean, and I'm serving right with you. And I said, you know, I'm out here working day and night for us and build business so that when you come home, everything is cool. What are you doing? You're destroying it.
Yeah. Well, that's why I keep on telling you. And,
I know.
Hey, you're not a kid no more. You know, I could understand you have emotional needs, which you know need to be fulfilling that. But at the same time, you have to understand what you need. You need as a woman, you know, to support your kids, to uphold your, you know, the lifestyle that you live yourself, right? You know, and you just be careful. That's all I, you know, really say to you.
Okay, like I wrote him because I'm getting an award on the 30th of October.
Yeah.
And he never addresses anything. And the studio hired a trainer for me.
Yeah.
So I have this trainer that comes, oh my God, I am so freaking sore. You cannot believe how sore I am. And then I got food poisoning last week.
Oh, did you?
I was so sick, Corny. They almost put me in the hospital.
Yeah.
I had some bad chicken, or I got baked chicken because I don't eat anything fried. I don't eat fast foods, nothing like that no more. And so I had gotten some chicken at this grocery store because it was already pre-baked, and it was bad. by Monday, I couldn't even hardly stand up. And I mean, it was horrible. And I had to work because I had a meeting with a state senator, and, you know, you can't just cancel this kind of stuff, you know, because they've asked me to do some work in Boston. I'm actually working on a design for an art institute. I have to send you the picture because you would love all the stuff that
Hey,
they have up there.
Speaking of, you know, I know you're the plant woman and all of that, but now they got designed the salon 3 times a day, and I'm over here lusting over Monica. Where's my picture of her?
I'm to California. I've got to go back. I'm not going back until possibly December, end of January, but I'll get it. I didn't forget.
I still watch all those programs like Groundbreaker, you know, Hammerhead, and you know, now I got a more appreciation for the job that you do because, you know, you guys go into an empty room and you kind of like foresee what's needed in that room, and the way they put everything together is amazing.
The one thing about reality TV, like those shows,
Yeah.
you get to pick what goes in there.
Yeah.
But for me, like sometimes my clients already know what they want or they think they know, and you're trying to like not tell them, oh my God, that's not going to work. It's just horrible because sometimes they have these god-awful ideas, but you know, that's the client. But last night this state senator calls me from Boston, and he's like, really cool guy. He's an older guy, and so I told him, I said, you need to come to Omaha and I'll show you around. There's more here than Omaha steaks. But he was really a nice guy, and we just really, him and his wife and that, and anyway, he just wanted to make sure that I was still going to work on that natural museum up there. But
yeah, you got to send pictures of all of that. You know,
I will.
I take, you know, when you talk to me about this stuff, and you know, I check out all these programs to get a better understanding, a better appreciation.
Well, can you have, like, if I take stuff out of a magazine, because I know I can't send you the actual book, but if I cut like an article out of a magazine, can you have that?
Yeah, as long as you don't send too many.
No, I won't. Because you're not like Dwell Magazine, you don't want like the whole subscription. You wouldn't probably like it for the whole year. But I'll send you stuff. I have, I'm getting an award from the city of Omaha on the 30th of October for this big committee thing that I formed to help all these little kids that are living on the street. And then I'm working with the Omaha Symphony and the Omaha Opera Omaha, and we're doing like this big auction thing next month. So, I mean, I'm trying to get stuff together for that because, you know, I think I've been very blessed, and so it's karma. You know, you need to give back when you've been blessed. But anything that comes around with kids, I just totally, you know, give everything to. And I told him, I said, you know, I checked the MySpace for his kids because nobody watches those kids. Those kids are just running amok around California. But I told him, I said, why does Alicia have out there that her daddy's coming home to them?
Yeah.
And you know, he said, he goes, well, all kids want that. I said, no, you're telling them that. And that's wrong. Because then they're going to hate me even more.
Yeah, I was talking to my sister-in-law last week, and she was telling me that she wanted to bring my mom to visit. And I told her, well, it's already winter's coming, so I don't really want to take a chance and have my mom travel in this hazardous weather. She said, you know what? She pulled me over to the side, and she said, you know what? I've had everything fulfilled in my life. I just want one more thing, and that's to touch Corny before I die, right? And I said, why the hell she tell you something like that? You know, my mom, she's barely in her 70s. You know, she got plenty of life to live. But, you know, the way she said it, and she ain't even going to be able to touch me, you know, because I'm behind glass.
They don't let you have a contact visit?
No, I haven't had a contact with it since 78.
Yeah, but I thought that there were special circumstances that you could.
No, not. I'm like in Supermax.
I understand that, but isn't enough? I mean, it's been 30 years. Can't they just let you go home?
There's a window of opportunity here, you know, and it's open a little bit. You know, I've been participating in all the programs here and everything like that, so I just gotta like bear with the time here and see what after 5 years, and they say, you know what, you're going to remain here, then I regards to my indeterminate sentence. I'm here for good, you know, so get it out of your mind now that I'm going to be going somewhere where we could have contact visits.
Yeah.
But right now, you know, it's still iffy right now, so.
Well, I'm like, I don't know, he keeps telling, like, I don't know, he keeps saying that he's never going to get out, that he's just going to stay there for life, and I'm like, why would you want to waste your life away? You're 45, you know, you're 41 years old.
See, one thing that
This call is from a federal prison.
people, you know, they want to throw out this little image to the people that embrace them because they feel that you're being impressed by that. Well, damn, you're a man, you're a hard person. But you know, hey, like myself, one thing that I've learned through my experience is, you know, not being able to touch my mom, the loved ones, stuff like that. You know, hey, I embrace being humble. You know, I don't mind getting on my knees and praying and thanking for my blessings and, you know, the people that I have in my life, right? Because when you don't got that no more and it hits you dead in your face, there's nothing you could do about it. Right now, he could see that light, and it's bright. But once he gets those four walls caving in on him and he starts seeing what I see, believe me, you know, when you sit down with him, he'll shed tears for you. And I've seen him do it for people that he loves, right? Hey, we only got a couple seconds. But this is my makeup call, that phone call that we got cut out for.
Yeah.
So, next month we get 3 phone calls. In December we get 3 phone calls.
Okay.
So I'll call you again.
Okay, I'll be sending you a care package, and then listen, I'll send you so much, huh?
I asked you for some funds one time, so if you can, like I said, just concentrate on your surroundings. But if you can,
I will. I'll get you.
Hey, my love is with you guys, you know, and hopefully you guys can straighten everything out, all right?
Yeah, thank you so much.
And take care. God bless you.
I will. All right, hon.
All right.
Be safe, okay?
You too. Is it raining over there?
Not today.
Oh, no, I seen it on the weather thing that it's going to be raining.
Oh, my God, all it does is rain here. Yeah, it's like we were on the little one.
Problem on this.